Hello students, I hope you all are doing the assignments given to you on time. So the chapter that we are going to learn today is physical quantities and measurement. As the chapter is big lengthy, so I have divided the chapter into two parts. The first part we are going to learn today and the second part will be continued in the next video. So let's start with the today's part of the chapter. Physical quantities and measurement. Introduction. Measurement is highly important for the accurate study of matter. Accurate and precise measurements are needed in daily-to-daily life activities as well as in the studying, like engineering purpose and scientific purpose. In the previous class, we have already learned about some physical quantities like length, mass, time, and temperature. We have also learned their SI unit. Today, we are going to learn some direct as well as some indirect method to measure the quantities like area and volume. Measurement of volume. The volume of an object is the space occupied by it. The SI unit of volume is meter cube or cubic meter. 1 meter cube is the volume occupied by the object whose each sides measure 1 meter. Some smaller units are cubic centimeter and cubic decimeters. 1 centimeter cube is the volume occupied by the object whose each side measures 1 centimeters. Some multiples of units of volume. 1 meter cube is equal to 1000 decimeter cube. 1 decimeter cube is equal to 1000 centimeter cube. 1 centimeter cube is equal to 1000 millimeter cube. 1000 centimeter cube is equal to 1 liter. 1 centimeter cube is equal to 1 milliliter. 1 meter cube is equal to 1000 liter. Volume of regular solids. We have formula to calculate the volume of regular solid like cube. We use side into side into side, that is a cube or side cube. Cuboid, length into breadth into thickness, as in the cuboid all the three sides are different. Cylinder, pi r square h. Sphere, 4 by 3 pi r square cube. 5. Cone, 1 by 3 pi r square h. Pi here is 22 by 7. Volume of irregular shaped solids. The bodies that are having no shapes are termed to be irregular shaped body. The volume of such body cannot be found by using any mathematical formula. For this, we use measuring cylinder. The method is known as the displacement method, which was discovered by Archimedes. Let's do an activity to find the volume of an irregular shaped solid using a measuring cylinder. Take an irregular shaped solid, tie it with the thread, fill a measuring cylinder with water. Immerse the solid inside the water completely. Note the reading of the cylinder before immersing and after immersing the solid. Note down the difference between both the values. The difference between the two readings of the level of water will give the volume of the irregular shaped solid. Measurement of area. Area is a measure of surface occupied by a body. The SI unit of area is meter square. 1 meter square is the area of square having each side of length 1 meter. Smaller unit is 1 centimeter square or square centimeter. Multiples and submultiples of unit of area. 1 meter square is equal to 10,000 centimeter square. 1 centimeter square is equal to 100 millimeter square. 1 r is equal to 100 meter square. 1 hectare is equal to 100 r and it's also equal to 10,000 meter square. Area of an irregular shape solid. The area of irregular shapes cannot be determined easily just by using the formula of area of regular shaped objects. For this, we need another method to calculate the area. For this, we use the graph paper. Take the graph paper, put the irregular shape on the graph paper, trace the outline of the irregular shape with the help of the pencil on the graph paper. Now count the complete square and the square which are covering more than half of the square inside the outline of the solid. The total area of the irregular shape will be equal to the sum of the areas of the complete and the incomplete squares. Let's do an activity. To find the surface of a leaf, take a leaf, put it on the graph paper, trace the leaf outlining with the help of pencil on the graph paper. Remove the leaf and count the total number of the complete and the incomplete square. The sum of the incomplete and the incomplete square will give you the area of the leaf. This was for today's class. Please do practice the numerical based on the area and the volume. See you in the next class. Bye.